Good morning, my dear friends. May the Lord bless you and show His mercy and love to each one of you today. Today, I love to present to you one of the beautiful reflections offered by Pope Francis in a general audience in Rome last week, that is on Wednesday, where the Pope meets the people and then offer them a series of talks on prayer. One of them is on prayer that we find in the Psalms. Some of us may be familiar with it, praying with the Psalms, that most all the priests in the Catholic Church, when we were ordained as a deacon, transitional deacons, we were asked to give this promise that I will always pray the liturgy of the hours, office of readings. That means I want to pray with the prayer of the church. And when every time a priest does that universal prayer that is offered through praying the Psalms, he connects himself, unites himself in his heart and mind with the whole universal church that is praying. The particular point Pope Francis focuses in his talk in the general audience is this: why do we cry to the Lord through our prayers when we pray the psalm? It is nothing but when all human efforts fail, we come to understand God is our salvation. He is the only source of consolation. There is nothing greater than that. When we bring our pain and suffering to the Lord, it is not to say that, oh, this suffering will be there always. I will need to work with it. There is nothing I can do, or I can take all my sufferings, whatever it may in my life, and I will do nothing about or bear it. No, that is not the point. The point is when we are in endless suffering, it is the Lord who can come to our aid, who listens to us. Because the pleading in all the Psalms comes from people who really went through a lot of troubles, problems, and difficulties in life. They are human persons like you and I, experienced all the difficulties of life. They thought by praying with these psalms, they had a dialogue with God. God who listens to them. God who accepted all their prayers and petitions. Sometimes our pain is so deep, our tears are endless. We bring it to His presence. All our tears are not wiped away right away. They are not immediately you are cleansed of all troubles or removed of all difficulties. Rather, He listens to you very attentively. Each one of us have our own pains and sufferings. We bring them all to God's presence when we pray with these psalms, and they are taken to God's presence. If not, all our problems are resolved through prayer, but you know that your God is listening to you. That makes life more bearable. Endure your suffering with greater courage, and all your pains and tears will be presented as a sacrifice in God's presence. That is the hope the Psalms offer us. So it is good to get into the habit of praying with the Psalms that offer a dialogue and conversation between God and us. Let us try that, and I'm sure Psalms will be a great source of praying to the Lord, especially when we are in suffering and pain. Thank you for listening, and God bless you.